both Ahwatukee went down in order, and West Flagstaff had a base hit from Morgan Keck. But other than that, strikeouts for those players. So we're heading in the sixth inning, 9-4. So fortunately, didn't miss a thing. At least we don't think. So right now we're stable to this point. We're into the sixth inning. Could be the final inning here in this game, and could be the final inning for West Flagstaff if they don't rally in the bottom here. So due up for Ahwatukee is Grayson Draws, Lucas Jacobson, and Spencer Larimore. Again, apologize for that glitch there, and we got a base hit from Grayson Draws. So good job by him. He's had a pretty good game. He's reached on 2 signals, reached on a walk, scored once. Third time tonight he's on base. Lucas Jacobson, the extra hitter, is up now. He's had a great night as well, 2 for 2, and he scored twice for Ahwatukee. Again, 9-4 is the score right now in the top of the sixth inning. Pass ball, and there goes Draws to second base. Again, you didn't miss anything while we were gone. Both teams pretty much went down in order in that fifth inning. So apologize for that. And I have no idea what happened there, but right now it looks like we're back in pretty normal. So Lucas Jacobson's up now. He takes a foul ball, so he's 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball high, ball 1-1-1. Drake Schaefer still in the game pitching for West Flagstaff, and we told you when he came in, he had a full slate of pitches to go through. So Coach Burkhardt stayed with him after his son got pulled after an inning and 2/3. All 2-1 to count to Jacobson. Next pitch. And looks like it hit him. So Jacobson's going to take the base on the hit by pitch. Runners at first and second with no out. Spencer Larimore. Left fielder is up now. He's reached base twice. He's walked and singled. So he's up next with no outs and runners on first and second. Here comes a pitching change for West Flagstaff, as it looks like that possibly we'll see Carson Abbey here come in the game for Schaefer. Schaefer, they put in a tough spot down early, battled, had some good pitches, and that one inning, the fourth inning, kind of got away from him a little bit, but well, they're going to keep him in. Thought maybe Abbey was going to come in there, but Schaefer stays in. Schaefer shows bunt. Lays it down, but goes foul. Strike 1, 0-1. Spencer Larimore is good idea there, laying the bunt down, trying to get his runners over. A pass ball. And Draws goes over the third. Takes a dive, make sure he gets back in time. The runners advance to second and third there, no out. 1-1 the count to Spencer Larimore. Here's the pitch from Schaefer. Ball 2-1 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2, no out. Runners at second and third. Ahwatukee leading 9-4. Here's a pitch. Foul back. Count remains 2-2. And if Ahwatukee can close this out, they'll advance to tomorrow night's game to take on Sierra Vista. West Flagstaff's run in the tournament will end. Here's the pitch from Schaefer. Outside, ball 3. Does not get past Adams, the catcher there, so full count. Here's the pitch. Ground gets away from the. There's a walk there. Bases loaded. No outs here in the top of the 6th for Ahwatukee. Here comes Coach Burkar in the game. So Murph Keck comes running in. I don't know if he's going to be the pitcher or not. We'll see. He's had a heck of a game out in left field tonight, that's for sure. Diving catch. A catch at the fence. He's got a lot of moxie playing left field tonight for West Flag. So Schaefer goes back out to center field. Hey, like I said, good job there by Drake. He got put in a tough position and did pretty well. I think we're going to get, once we get Murph Keck pitching here. Ran into the dugout to see here. Unless he's going to be one of the extra hitters, which is also possible. Well, let's see. Now there's going to be Abbey pitching for West Flagstaff. So Carson Abbey come in to try to finish off the top of the 6th here for West Flagstaff. Carson pitched. I don't remember the last game he pitched in. I don't think he pitched last night. I think last time he pitched was against Cactus Foothills, I believe. Was probably the last time he pitched. And if it wasn't that game, last time he pitched, it was against Continental in the district title game. But we'll see. Again, 7 teams remain. It'll be 6 after this game. Got a lot of baseball played here in Flagstaff over the last, since Monday. They've used Mark Grace Field, which is the West Flagstaff home. And then they've used Dawson Field, which the game is being played on here. And then the field behind us is Field 2. They use that field quite a bit too. But now that we've dwindled everything down, the games are just going to be pretty much here in Dawson Field. Even though I think there's one more game set for Mark Grace later in that tournament. If you missed it, we have one undefeated team left, and that is Canyon View out of Tucson. They beat Cactus Foothills earlier today over at Mark Grace Field, 13 to 6. So Canyon View is off till Tuesday. A nice little vacation there for them in this tournament. And then Canyon View, Cactus Foothills, their next game is Monday here at Dawson. And they will play either Sierra Vista, Lake Havasu, Sunnyside, or if everything stands now, Ahwatukee. So there's some baseball to be played until Cactus Foothills figures out who they're going to play. But Cactus Foothills gets to go back down the valley for a couple days probably, rest up, and see what happens later on in the early next week. Games here tomorrow at Dawson. Lake Havasu takes on Sunnyside. Sierra Vista will play the winner of this game between Ahwatukee and West Flagstaff. The winners of those 2 games will play Saturday afternoon here at 2:30, weather permitting. That's usually during rain time during monsoon season. We'll see what happens there. And then the winner of that game plays Cactus Foothills on Monday. So here we go. Back to the top of the order. Brody Trollop with the bases loaded. And Abbey on the hill. Fouled off. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. Abby steps off and resets. Actually, so does Trollop on this one. Trollop, by the way, reached base 3 times. Single, walk, and fielder's choice. Ball's on the ground, gets past the catcher. No one moves, though. However, the second baseman thought the third baseman was going, and he almost gets over the third base and has to hustle back real quick. Ball 1-1-2 the count to Trollop. Here's the pitch from Abby. There's a shot to second base. Gets it over to shortstop for the force. And gets that, but another run scores. That makes it 10-4. Ahwatukee. Another fielder's choice there for Brody Trollop. Second one of those tonight, but runners on the corners with 1 out. Gail Hamilton, third baseman, up the plate for Ahwatukee. He is 0 for 1 tonight. Struck out, walked, fielder's choice. He's also scored a run. I know we got play stop here as Abby and second baseman kind of throwing back and forth. Ahwatukee batters there. Don't really know what's going on here. Umpires are talking at home plate and really don't know what's going on. Might be maybe a lineup change in some way, but I'm not sure because everyone plays. So for whatever reason, we got a little bit of stoppage in play here. And West Flagstaff playing catch back and forth, and the umpires meeting at home plate for some reason. Don't really know what's going on here. Oh, catcher's mask. Oh, the umpire's mask broke. Equipment malfunction on the umpire. Well, okay. Well, that makes sense. You got to figure it out. Maybe got a welding torch out there to fix what was wrong. And here we go. So Hamilton's at the plate. Call strike 1. So we reset the things here. Runners on the corners with 1 out. And the runner at second's called out. They maybe do a hidden ball trick or something like that there. Whatever it was, West Flagstaff was kind of on the ball there. And they called the runner at second out. So now we got 2 outs. Runner's at third, runner at third. And the Ahwatukee coach is talking to the home plate umpire and not thrilled about that call. But when the runner got caught off second, got picked off, he kind of knew he got picked off. He held his helmet in his hands and went back to the dugout. And the pitch in. Strike 2 to Hamilton. Now 2 out in the inning. Here's the pitch. A little low, gets past the catcher, but no one moves. 1-2. Cooper Bowen on deck for Ahwatukee. If Hamilton gets on. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And it looks like it's going to go foul, and Does so. We'll do it up again. 1-2, 2 out here in the top of the sixth. Ahwatukee leads West Flagstaff 10-4. It's been big innings. Ahwatukee scored 2 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the fourth, and now 1 here in the sixth. Pitch a little high, ball 2, 2-2. I'd like to thank everybody hanging with us during our little issue there. We had some kind of internet problem that took us offline there for a little bit. We got to figure it out for the most part. Grounder to Begay. She throws over to first and gets the out. 5-3 ends the inning. So West Flagstaff comes up to plate. They need 6 to tie, 7 to win. They're down 10-4 here going to the bottom of the sixth. Due up for West Flagstaff is Mike Rodriguez, Brady Condon, and Brock Cosper, the bottom part of the order for West Flagstaff. Want to give some shout outs here to people who've helped us along the way, not only the district tournament, but in the state tournament here is both West Flagstaff and Continental Little Leagues. Appreciate their help in helping us get set up and giving us a place and making sure we had everything we needed. So appreciate the cooperation and the partnership with both Flagstaff Little Leagues, not only the district tournament, but also for the state tournament as well. It would have been great. It's been great. And, it's a partnership we're going to build on. So, if you're in Flagstaff, you're going to see more Little League games next season. We'll do a game of the week possibly, and you never know. So we appreciate that. And everybody who has told us they love the fact that we're doing these things, and it's always nice to hear that. And, our reason always is for the kids. And we know that all of them have, expressed that they love the fact that we're doing their games on YouTube. And then family members from all over the country get to see the kids play. And, we've had, people from Cactus Foothills say that, they had people watching. A lot of people watching last night from down in Safford and Mount Graham. So we appreciate the love, and we love doing it. So let's see what happens. West Flagstaff down their final 3 outs here of the game. They're down 6. First up, Mike Rodriguez. He's one of the extra hitters for Flagstaff. Number 49. Mike's first time up got a double. Again, if Ahwatukee can close this out, they continue on in the elimination bracket. They'll take on Sierra Vista tomorrow. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Strike 3. I must have missed a pitch in there somewhere. I don't know. It's been a long day. It's been a long week on top of that. Well, 1 out for West Flag. Now we're down to 2 outs left. Brady Condon, the second baseman, singled his first time up. See what happens here. Strike 1, looking. Got a message from Kath. Appreciate that. I'm going to guess that's Kathy. Appreciate the love there. We may do the title game. We're thinking about it. So we're kind of 50-50 on that right now. So we may do the championship game out here. Doesn't even matter who it is. We just may do it. So stay tuned, as we like to say. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2, 1-2 the count to Brady Condon, the second baseman. Here's the pitch. And he strikes out looking. 2 outs. We're down to the final out for West Flagstaff as Brock Cosper comes up to the plate. And Burek, 1 out shy of a complete game, but I think he's reached his pitch count. Getting some hugs and high fives from his teammates. As that'll do it for him as he's reached his pitch limit. 5 2/3, and really did a great job shutting what has been a run-producing West Flagstaff team since the district's pretty much quiet tonight, with the exception of that 1 inning. as Ethan Burek has done a great job for Ahwatukee. Again, getting more love from his teammates as they bring in new pitcher to try to get the final out. That's going to be number 3 for Ahwatukee. And that is a Grayson Draws. Hope his family's still watching as he's taking the mound. I wish I could sleep in for the week. I actually get up at 3:30 in the morning to do my regular job. So sleep is coming a couple hours here and there this week. But, it's the love of the game. It's this. It's only 15. Every 15 years we get a state tournament up here, and so sacrifices will be made. And I've had a blast. And this has been really a lot of fun watching all these teams come up and play and seeing a bunch of talent and been some really good pitching out of a lot of these teams, and some timely hitting. And the first game we did was a walk-off, and it's exciting to see that, even though it went against you. But it's been great. I mean, there's been a lot of great baseball up here in this tournament, and I think whoever wins this tournament, I give them a puncher's chance in that West Regional. Depending who comes out, I think the team from Tucson looks pretty strong. Like that Cactus Foothills team as well. First pitch. Second pitch. Strike 2. Must have missed that first one. Now down to the final strike for Brock Cosper here. Pitch, and here's a hit to shortstop over the first. And he's out. That's the ball game, and that's the season for West Flagstaff. As Ahwatukee advances on in the elimination bracket, beating West Flagstaff tonight 10-4, thus eliminating the local team from the state tournament. Want to give Ahwatukee and all your fans a congratulations tonight. Game well played. That's a very talented team. We knew that coming in. One of the stronger teams in the bracket, I thought. And best of luck to them against Sierra Vista and the rest of the way. And West Flagstaff, what a run this has been. We started doing these games in district. Knew a couple of the kids already. Knew the coach, Coach Burkar, being the men's basketball coach at NAU. Have a relationship with him over the years, and it was a lot of fun. Doing this run for West Flagstaff and doing this tournament. And again, we may be doing the title game. So again, if you're a fan of this, then stick around. Maybe subscribe to the channel, and once we get to the title game, you never know. We may pop in and do that game out here at Dawson Field at Continental. Again, congratulations to a great season by West Flagstaff, and congratulations to Ahwatukee on a game well played. And we wish them the best of luck. And congrats to West Flagstaff. I know a lot of those kids, a couple of years are going to go on to Flag High and MPA and continue their baseball careers. And we'll be talking about a lot of these kids again down the line. I want to thank my team here tonight. Daisy Johnston on camera did a great job this whole tournament. Casey, our technical director, and we went down tonight. He was scrambling frantically to get us back on the air and get us back in the game. And Casey's a recent NAU grad, and Daisy's going to be a junior at NAU. So the young crew, we're teaching them up the young crowd. So thanks to them. Thanks to everybody at Continental here at Dawson Field, and thanks to the West Flagstaff Little League as well for all their help. And we're over at Mark Grace Field. Again, the final score tonight, Ahwatukee advances on and eliminates West Flagstaff 10-4. Have a great rest of the night and rest of your week and weekend coming up. And if you're in the Valley, stay cool. We're thinking of you down there in those 110s and get the monsoon in and cool everything off for everybody. Why not, right? Have a great night.